This is like the 5th time recording this video. Yeah, I'm like not even fucking into it. All right, let's try this. If it doesn't work out, if you're watching this, it obviously worked out. I don't know. Anyway, Aloha YouTubers do 1 for 3. Yeah, I'm just over it. So I recorded this thing twice last night, and I wasn't feeling the video. All right. So then I was like, oh, you know what? Why don't I go live, right? So I go to live, and it actually worked out really well. It was like 11 p.m. at night, so it was cool. You know, I think AG Surfer, Undisputed for All, Seeking Near Mids, White Noble Comics, they were inside the chat. They were just saying what's up. So it was cool. It went really well. And so after the video was done, it didn't download. So I'm like, okay. So you know what? Screw it. I'll record it today. So I recorded it today, and apparently I recorded the whole thing sideways. So that sucked balls. So now I'm recording it again. I don't know. So I don't know. This is like 4th, 5th time already. I'm just freaking over it. So let's just get into the comics before I get even more frustrated. I don't even think this thing is in order. All right, so Vin Crew had a sale. Bought some books from Vin Crew. All the passion is gone, so I'm just going to talk about the books real quick. So yeah, X-Woman #1. Story done by Chris Claremont. Art, the whole thing, all the way through, done by Milo Manara. It's just freaking awesome. The story's okay, but the art is exceptionally done well. There are certain parts of the book where Chris Claremont actually doesn't write anything, so the stories are being told just by Milo Manara's art, and it's done really well. It's crazy. Been wanting to pick up this book for a while now. Happy to have it in the collection. New Mutants. This is the Adam Hughes variant. Hard to find, 6 print variant. So finally added this to my collection. Not too many people have shown this, but it is definitely, if you're an Adam Hughes fan, it's awesome. New Mutants is coming out with a movie next year, so this is definitely going to be one of those sought after ones. I do have the first printing, and I have that one signed by Chris Claremont, but I've been wanting this Adam Hughes one for a while, ever since I saw it, and you can't find this out in the wild, or at least where I'm from. So super stoked to have this one. He also had this. What is this? First appearance of Duke Thomas, Batman 21 from the New 52. So I picked that one up. Marvel Team Up #65. First appearance of Captain Britain. I don't know. What is it? First appearance of Captain Britain in American comics or just in general? Really not too sure. I probably should have read up on it, but yeah. So. It's just, I don't know, I think this one is one of those nostalgic books that I've probably seen when I was younger. Wanted to pick it up, didn't, and now I did. Also, what else did I find? I found this Bride of Venom, or Venom #3, whatever you want to call it. Now, so Vin Crew had this on sale as well. So this is not her first appearance. I forgot what her first appearance was. But this is definitely a highly sought after cover for the Bride of Venom. I think it's no news, you know, that Venom's coming out with a movie. Sony's going to try to do that Venom movie without any Spider-Man, but they are going to include Carnage, and which is pretty sick, and might even have this She-Venom or Bride of Venom, whatever you want to call it, inside of the movie. So really hot book. It's always been a highly sought after cover, but I think there's definitely more people trying to find this book now. And it doesn't go for too much, but it's just been a cover that I've been wanting for a while. So thankful to have it. All right, what else we got? Oh, that's right. So this was inside of it too. This was inside of it was packaged as well. And I was like, I didn't order that. And then he told me that Alfred88 actually gifted this book. So I guess Alfred bought this on Vin Crew's sale, and then he gifted it to me, which is super stoked. which makes me super stoked because I've been really trying to find this variant cover for a while. I've been trying to seek it out, and I've been really into this whole idea that it's possible that Hawkeye might end up as Ronin. So for the first appearance of Hawkeye as Ronin is 27, but the first appearance of Ronin is actually New Avengers number 4. Sorry, mistake. New Avengers number 11. But that character, Ronin, has actually been in covers before number 11. And this is, to me, probably the more desirable of all the Ronin covers. So this New Avengers 4 variant. And it's also the first appearance of Maria Hill, too. So that's actually really cool. All right. Hopefully this video works out. Teen Titans Go number 1. Found this in a back issue bin for like $1. I just heard a couple of days ago that Teen Titans Go is coming out with a movie, which is pretty cool. I don't think the animation style is going to be this style. I think it's going to be the style that they're doing now. But so I was like, oh, you know what? This might make a good flip because I found it for $1. It's in a really nice condition. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll just flip it. But then Alex kind of reminded me that the kids that are watching Teen Titans Go now, they're probably anywhere between 5 to 10 years old. So he said, these guys might be trying to find these books down the road in 15 to 20 years. So he said you might want to hold on to it. I thought that was really smart on his part. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, I might just hold on to this for obviously a long time, 15, 20 years. But it might be one of those books that the kids right now will try to find because they just love Teen Titans Go when they were young, and they want to see if they can find that book. All right, Teen Titans 12. Found this out in the wild. Could not believe it. First appearance of the Batman That Laughs Last, or is it? I don't know. It's either this or Dark Metal number 1. Who's to say? I'm not gonna say. But this is one of those books that people are saying is the first appearance of Batman Last Last. So if he ends up being something awesome, here we go. I was able to find cover A and cover B. So coolness. Cool. Happy for me. All right. That set was actually going for a little bit, and it's kind of dropped off a while. Saw this book as well. Rose number 6. Saw a lot of YouTubers show this, and I was like, ooh, nice cover. So I had to pick it up. Definitely a beautiful cover. I was glad to find this in a really nice condition, man. Anytime you find these books that are like super dark, you can see the spine ticks really fast, and very happy that I think this one is spine tick free. Yeah, it is, but the corners don't look as nice, so who knows. Not planning to grade it anyway, just wanted to have it for the PC. All right, Thor Ragnarok coming up. So one of those people that likes to buy comics that have to do with the movies. And so this is Incredible Hulk number 93, first appearance of Korg, but that can get confusing too because I think it is Journey to Mystery 83. Could be a first appearance of Korg, but it doesn't say Korg, but the character is Korg. I don't know, man. But anyway, if you were to get this book signed, if you were to get it slabbed on the CGC label, it'll say first appearance of Korg. So Korg might show up, might have a nice little part inside of Thor Ragnarok. So that's why I picked it up. And I found it for like $2, so no problem. Coolness. Oh, check this out. 1, 2. Yeah, found 2 more of these things. Very happy to have them in the collection. Like I said, you already heard the story. Super stoked having 2 more of these, but I have to thank Alfred for the random act of kindness on this book. But now I have 2 more, and I'm very happy with that. Just an awesome Ronin cover. And I also found the cover A as well, which is actually not that bad. It's actually not that bad. It's actually a pretty sick cover. Again, by Finch. This haul, I feel like, has a lot of Finch in it. So, which is cool. David Finch or Maria Finch or Meredith Finch, whatever Finch, they're all doing good. Oh, well, speaking of the devil, check this out. Boom. Hulk, number 3 variant, done by, take a wild guess. That's right, Finch. So I saw this Red Hulk cover, and I don't think I've seen a lot of people show. Maybe if I went back, maybe I'll probably see it in somebody's haul, but recently I haven't seen it. I've been kind of into these Red Hulk variants, and just Hulk variants in general. I don't know what started this, but I saw this one, and I was like, it needs to be mine. I need to have it. Found 2 of them on eBay for a really good price, and I picked them up. They don't go for much. You should be able to find this for maybe $5, but it's just an exceptional Red Hulk. Not as nice as the In-Hook-Lee Red Hulk, but I don't know. I would say it's pretty badass. There you go. Boom. Boom, shalaga boom. Yep, I just said that. All right. Oh, my wife was cool enough to go to Free Comic Book Day for me, so I'll show you what she picked up. She got that one for me. She got this one for me. She got this one for me. And she picked up these 2, which I swear was from last year. Yeah. But she picked up all of those for me for Free Comic Book Day. That was really awesome of her. Cannot thank her enough. But she felt bad just picking up free comics and leaving. So she went through the back issue bins and found herself, what a surprise, a Skottie Young book. Runaways number 1. Runaways is coming up with a TV show, so that's really cool. This is not the original number 1. I think this is the second series, volume 2, number 1. But you know, she loves her Skottie Young. Really awesome. Okay, speaking of TV shows that are coming up or movies that are coming up, Kill the Minotaur. So this one was just announced. I want to say I found the news myself maybe a week ago. What I like to do sometimes, if I have some time, is not just explore YouTube or just CBSI or CBR or Comic Invest, but I like to kind of branch out. And what I'll do is on Google, I'll just type in comic book news, and I'll look under news. And this was something that came out, and in the header it said 6 hours ago. So the news that I found for this on that particular day just happened 6 hours before. And so I just took a picture of it, put it on Instagram, and I was like, hey everybody, FYI. But this is Kill the Minotaur number 1, supposedly a TV show coming up. So there is a cover A, and there is a hard to find variant because I think you have to be some kind of member or it was in one of those crate kind of things. Don't quote me on that. I'm not too sure how that one works out. But if this thing pops off, I decided to buy 2 number 1s. But here's the interesting thing. This is the second print variant. And if you go try to look on eBay and whatnot, this one's actually harder to find than the other 2 books that I just mentioned. So yeah, check your back issue bins. If they're going for pretty cheap or cover price and you're one of those people that like to speculate or maybe just want to read it before the TV show or movie comes out, yeah, check it out. It's called Kill the Minotaur number 1. I haven't read it. I know Lords of the Long Box, TiVo, did a small recap of what this book is actually about, so that's really cool. You can check out, I think, his latest video, and he talks about this book like a little bit. So there you go. Harder to find her. Harder to find her. Is that a word? No, definitely not. All right, what else we got? Marvel Legacy number 1. Boom. Wanted to pick up the Alex Ross, so I did. I've seen this cover like months and months before because they were really hyping it up, and I saw this Alex Ross cover and I was like, I had to have it. Knowing Alex Ross, knowing his market, this book is probably not going to go anywhere. Poor thing, man. Like this book will probably not go up past $25. And if it does, it's only going to be for a little while. I'd probably come back down. The coolness about this book, as far as the read goes, spoiler alert, is you get to see Wolverine come back, which is really cool, and you get to see maybe the return of Fantastic Four, possibly, not too sure. So that's super cool. I'm actually really excited about those two things, and so yeah. Anyway, that's why I picked this one up. Cool, 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 cool. All right, so I figured since I was at the guy's shop that I hardly go to, I might as well do some digging. And like I said, been really on this whole Hawkeye trip, this whole Ronin Hawkeye trip, and I found this Age of Ultron Book 1 variant, and all I saw was the Hawkeye cover and his badness. Yeah, man, just looking sick. So I was like, yeah, I'll pick it up. I think I got it for under $10, so very happy with that. I think, yeah. All right, so this is a book that I have, and I'm only going to have this for about a day or so because I showed this on Instagram, and my boy Master Explainer was all like, hey, I've been trying to find that book, so I was like, you know what, I'll just give it to you. But just to get it out of the way and get it in the haul, this is DHP, or Dark Horse Presents annual 1998 first appearance of Buffy the Vampire Slayer in comic books. So yeah, one of these books. This is one of those books that we were just talking about on the 9.2 crew, of like books you might not even be looking for. Like you might just pass this book up, but not knowing that this is actually semi sought after book because of the whole Buffy the Vampire Slayer first appearance in comics. So just look out for it if you're ever digging around. See if you can find it. All right, I also found this Jenny Frison, Wonder Woman #7. This is her first work that she's done on the Wonder Woman line for Rebirth. Beautiful. Bam. X Infernus, I also found this in his back issues, #4. Another magic variant. It's not the best one, obviously, but every time I see it, I pick it up. I'm not too sure why. Probably because they sell for like $2. That's probably why I pick it up. Hawkeye enough times that I'll just put this book out. So this book I just got this past week. Definitely not the best condition. It is all right. Low grade, of course, but very happy to have it. Tales of Suspense 57, first appearance of Hawkeye. Yeah, I just been really into Hawkeye. I just thought, man, this guy's a freaking badass. Didn't realize how, the whole Marvel movies, they don't do him justice at all, man. Like they don't do him justice at all. The acting on for the movie is fine, but it's just like they don't make him as badass as they do in the comics, because this guy's actually a freaking badass. Funny story, if you want to stay for it. When I was going live, trying to do this video live, Frost kept on talking to me about Tales of Suspense 57. I had no idea what he was talking about. And so I had this book on my thumbnail. And he was all like, something Tales of Suspense 57. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. So I guess it made me realize that I'm this collector here, where if I see a cover, I know what it is. Like, oh, I know that's the first appearance of Hawkeye. But I'm not this collector that, I know the actual book. So if you were to lay out 5 comics on a table and then ask me, what's the first appearance of Hawkeye? I can choose this out. But if you were just to ask me randomly, hey, what's the first appearance of Hawkeye? I don't think I would be able to tell you the the comic and the print number. Another great example is first appearance of Cable as a baby. I know it's an X-Men book. I'm not too sure of the number. I know there's Cyclops and Storm fighting. I think Cyclops is on the bottom shooting up at Storm, and Storm is like on this rock wall. right? So, perfect example. I don't know what number that is, but I do know what it looks like. And I think Undisputed Frost just made me realize, like, nothing that I'm gonna try to do. Like, I'm not gonna try to be that person that knows. But I just thought that was funny. Okay, that's it. That was a haul. If this video doesn't come up, then F it. All right, shoots and mahalos.